August is Valley Fever Awareness Month, and Kern Medical's partnering up with the Kern County Museum to host an awareness walk. 23
ABC Scott Sheehan joining us in studio this morning with more on how you can try to avoid severe cases of Valley Fever. Scott.
Mike, Danielle, the Valley Fever Institute says Valley Fever is a fungal infection found mostly in the southwestern United States. And since its symptoms can be similar to other common illnesses, it's important to get yourself tested early so you can help reduce the risks of the infection.
I do have to be at my treatments every 2 weeks, so I have every Friday off of work so that I'm able to go to my treatment.
Ashley Villegas is a medical intern at the Kern Medical Center. She hopes to be an ultrasound technician this fall. In 2016, she says she got sick when she was 32 weeks pregnant.
I kept having these ongoing fevers that wouldn't go away, like 104, migraines.
Villegas says after a couple of misdiagnoses, her mom took her to the Kern Medical Center.
But by that time, I was already like hallucinating. I had so much fluid in my brain. I was like speaking my own language. And then I got here and they had no idea what I had.
Eventually, doctors diagnosed Villegas with Valley Fever. However, she had a severe case that put her pregnancy and her own life in jeopardy.
They induced me because like at that point I was on my deathbed and they needed to start treating me for the Valley Fever or else I was gonna die.
Dr. Royce Johnson is the medical director at the Valley Fever Institute. He says 60% of people who get Valley Fever have no symptoms, 24% get diagnosed, and only 1% of people get an illness like Villegas. Dr. Johnson says right now they still are not sure the exact reason for the wide variance of the illness from the infection.
Our hypothesis is that this is based on the different genetics of the immune system in different people.
Dr. Johnson says Valley Fever can be tough to diagnose without being tested because it has similar symptoms as the flu and pneumonia.
So being tested, if you have symptoms particularly that go beyond 10 days, getting a chest x-ray and a Valley Fever blood test, if you either live in or have visited the endemic area, which is the whole southwest of the United States, is obligatory.
Here in Kern County in the last 10 years, the Valley Fever Institute says about 150 people died from Valley Fever, and most of the diagnoses of Valley Fever happened between August through December. Dr. Johnson says there's no easy way to protect yourself from Valley Fever, and he thinks one profession is more at risk of getting Valley Fever than others.
Oil field workers work on oil wells that are in basically the middle of undisturbed soil, and that's where Coxie lives.
Rob Purdy is the program coordinator at the Valley Fever Institute. He, like Villegas, also has a chronic version of Valley Fever. He says getting everyone with symptoms tested helps them figure out that variance of the infection.
Until we can tell who's who and how severe you're going to get it, we have to worry about everybody that gets it could be a severe case.
We're in August. What is August as far as Valley Fever awareness?
So August is Valley Fever Awareness Month because traditionally it's the start of the increase in Valley Fever cases that we see after the hot, dry summers of Bakersfield.
And then moving into August, what are you guys doing to really get that awareness and kicking it off?
So the big thing we do in August is our Valley Fever Awareness Walk. It's our 8th annual walk. It's August 10th, and we're going to have a lot of exciting changes this year.
That Valley Fever Awareness Walk will be held at the Kern County Museum Saturday, August 10th. To register, Purdy says, go online to the Valley Fever Walk 2019 Facebook page. The big takeaway people like Ashley Villegas wants from the walk is for people to take Valley Fever more seriously and to be more aware of its effects.
Most of the times I feel like people could have it, but it's just not as severe. So I definitely think that if you're getting any sort of symptom, definitely get checked for Valley Fever so that it doesn't get as severe as I got it.
First, a quick update on Ashley. She says that her daughter didn't get Valley Fever during her pregnancy and is now 2 years old. For more information about Valley Fever or how to register for the walk, just go to our website at turn23.com.
All right, all some really good tips. Scott, thank you.